पैर के पास आओ, पैर के पास शादी भाई। सही हो, थोड़ा सा इधर हो, थोड़ा सा इधर हो, इधर आप अंदर रहो।
राइट आर्म ओवर आएंगे, राइट आर्म ओवर। This way, right arm over. Play. White ball.
आजा 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 यार भाई, बहुत पीछे हो, बहुत पीछे हो। इतना पीछे थोड़ी आएगी बॉल। चलो भाई, थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट करो, एडजस्ट करो शाबाश।
अच्छा, हमारा 9:36 को स्टार्ट किया। White ball. One of the over. Better, one of the over. White ball.
लाइन पे शाबाश। बहुत दूर कर रहा है अली, बहुत दूर कर रहा है। अरे बहुत दूर जा रहा है।
ये क्या बोल? अरे सर क्या हो गया सर?
नहीं यार, यार बोल यार, थ्रू आउट की टूर्नामेंट यही हो रहा है।
कहाँ से
One of the over.
बहुत गलत बात है।
Better.
यहाँ से नहीं क्या? डंडों से करना है, एक बॉल भी डंडों में फिनिश नहीं हुई, शाबाश। उसका हाथ खोलने ही नहीं दे।
Not out. Over.
आओ दानियल आओ। हाँ बोलो। दोनों सामने नहीं ना,
चला शाबा खैर है यार। कोई नहीं शाबा।
एक तगड़ा हुआ आधा पीछे
अली मूसा, अली इधर से आ, पीछे से आ, पीछे से आ। शाजिब भाई मारो।
राइट आर्म ओवर करेगा।
अली
उसको देखना, उसको देखना।
थोड़ा अब्दुल्ला भाई इधर हो। अली भाई ठीक है।
शाबाश दानियाल। नो रन, 4 रोकेंगे। दानियाल बहुत पीछे था यार, बहुत पीछे था बॉल। शाबाश, ब्रेक हो रहा है, बहुत पीछे है ये। आगे से करेगा, लग जाएगा। उमर अब्दुल्ला भाई, स्लिप पे। थोड़ा सा घूमिएगा साथ में, थोड़ा शाजिब, थोड़ा।
शाबाश। ये भी रुक के कर ले।
दो देखना अली।
आजा।
सही है, इजी एक है। थोड़ा सा साथ में थोड़ा सा। शाजिब थोड़ा सा। शयान देखना, दो देखना, तेज हो गए। बहुत अच्छे।
It's the match number 10 of DPL Season 2 where Arfeen Builders are taking on D-Lighters once again, and it's going to be, well, it is Daniel Tariq who is into his second over. 22 for no loss for Arfeen Builders, who once again won the toss, decided to bat first. Both the Arfeen brothers are once again opening the innings for Arfeen Builders. 2 overs done, meanwhile it's 22 for none for the batting side. 22 for no loss. Shazib Zafar straight away into the attack. Goes for the big shot, Numan. Now he hasn't timed that one well. Chance for long on. Will he take it? He does. Excellently held by the fielder at long on. It was Abdullah Tawab who was running away towards his left. And tell you what, it was just a little bit of, just few inches ahead of the boundary ropes, because Numan Arfeen might have thought that it might just go over the head. But look at how well he judged that. So after an electrifying start, Arfeen Builders have now lost their first wicket. The batter who was looking very aggressive at the start of the innings, Numan, has now been dismissed. Walks back with Arfeen Builders and now 22 for 1.
चलो गाइस बैठ करें
अजीत भाई होता तो आउट दे देते, नहीं था। आप बता दो। नहीं था।
शम्स से पूछो ना। ए अनिल चला शम्स बताएगा।
Lee Javed at number 3. It's the third match, in fact the fourth match for both the teams, and they've followed a very similar pattern, winning their first 2 matches, losing their third. Right now, it's Himalaya Packages who are sitting at the top of the points table with 3 wins out of 4 games, and you just get the feeling if any of these 2 teams tonight get up to a big win, they might dethrone Himalaya Packages and go to the top. It was a memorable match that was played a couple of nights ago between the Riders and Himalaya Packages, where because of the brilliance from Abdullah Jamal in the last over, when he hit 2 sixes, they were able to win that game against the Riders team. Goes for the big shot, does Munib Javed. There is no one out there on the leg side, and even if that would not have counted, because that has gone all the way for 6 over mid-wicket. Brilliant way to get off the mark for Munib Javed, hitting against the turn. Looks like a very good batting pitch up till now. Just hitting across the line, making sure that he gets the elevation, and he knew there was no one deep on the leg side, so big hit from Munib Javed. That's what he is known for, eyeing a big score in this tournament. Hasn't even got a half century so far in the first 3 matches, but will it be his night tonight? He's got all the time in the world, has come into bat the third over already. Lights that one up. A bit of a misfield from Shayan Mateen at extra cover. Anas Mustafis will run towards his left. They look to come back for 2. Just get the feeling they could have, they should have, but will it just be a run? Arfeen Builders, on the other hand, also got up to a winning start in their first couple of matches, but just couldn't chase down 180 against Delhi Boys. Fell short by 9 runs in the end. Both teams will be hoping that they can get another victory under their belt. This time it's Shayan who goes over extra cover. Anas Mustafis, will he be able to stop this one? He overran it. Hoped that he could stop it with his right hand, but by that time the ball had already gone past him. Shayan just waited for the ball to come closer to the bat and ensured that he hit it wide of the long off fielder who got there but just couldn't pull it back. So a wicket, a 6 and a boundary in this over from Shazib Zafar. A pretty eventful one. 3 overs done. Meanwhile, Arfeen Builders are going at 11 and over. They are 33 for 1. Change of ends for Ali Musa. Got hit for 16 in his opening over. A few wides and a no ball too. Neem Javed now facing him. Starts off with a shortish delivery and deliberately playing it towards third man. It's not rocket science to understand why they had that fielder deep at third man, because Ali Musa bowls it very quick. But Neem Javed is a very quality player, and he knew that Ali Musa will be attempting a bouncer, as he has done already in the first 3 matches. He has been picking up wickets because of the raw pace and the bounce that he is getting on these spin-friendly tracks. So I just get the feeling that he might not be able to trouble Munib Javed as much as compared to Shayan. But Shayan is not that tall. He just looks to wait for those balls to come closer to his bat and just place them. But if Ali Musa can bowl it quick, he can clearly surprise Shayan, who started off brilliantly in this tournament, got up to a half century in the very first match. But then his form has been dipping of late. He guides this one now towards third man. I think both these batters will be hoping that they can give a bit of respect to Ali Musa in this over, because if they're going to look to take on their chances, you never know, since there are so many fielders closer to the bat. A mishit in fact can go straight down the fielder's hand. Once again, even last night we saw the Delhi boys couldn't win against NJS, and it was just Himalaya packages up till now who have won 2 matches while chasing in this tournament. Slightly short, that is pulled, that is going to land on the dressing room. In fact, it's gone over. That has gone on the 3rd floor over the dressing room. Possibly that is the biggest 6 we have seen in this tournament so far. Ali Musa looking to surprise Munib Javed, but as we spoke earlier, he might not be able to surprise him because he uses his height to good effect. He was waiting for it, and he got into such a brutal position to put that one. That went on the 3rd floor. That has clearly gone at least 80 meters towards the leg side. Biggest hit of the tournament up till now, and it's worth watching over and over again. Ali Musa, all 3 deliveries have been slightly short. First 3 were on the outside. This time he was targeting the body of Munib Javed, but look at how far he just dismissed that ball out of his side. And I'm pretty sure Ali Musa, well, he's now having a word with his captain Umar Chawla and his fellow teammate Shayan Madeen. He will definitely look to change his length. Still no fielder at D fine leg. Square leg is up, so is the fielder at fine leg. Ali Nasser is in there. Still keeping that third man deep. He bowls it short again, but this time well outside the off stump. Will be given as a wide by the on-field umpire. Azizur Rahman will be still waiting for him to stretch his arm. Finally he does. All of a sudden he has now put Ali Musa under immense pressure. Gave away 16 in this first over, has been hit for a gigantic 6 now. A brilliant start in this power play. Arfeen Builders. Yes, they've lost Noman Arfeen, but Munib Javed has gone all guns blazing, smashed. Almost everything is coming from the middle of his blade. The boundary that he got earlier, and then a 6. In fact, 2 sixes he has been able to hit Munib Javed in his short cameo up till now. When he's in this sort of mood, all the spinners will have to watch out. Shot again, but this time he just let that go straight to the keeper. Was looking to attempt a big shot, but just then pulled out in the end. Another big over for Arfeen Builders. 9 coming off it, 4 down. It's 42 for 1. Three bowlers have been used up till now by Umar Chawla in these 4 overs. Ali Musa, Daniel Tariq and Shazib Zafar.
That ball.
Bowling in!
पीछे आना था.
Now they're going to run on the overthrow. It was timed well by Shayan, but unfortunately he just couldn't find the gap. Then a throw from Shayan Madeen did an on-strikers in. It was Shazib Zafar who couldn't collect it. So that means it's going to be Munib Javed once again on strike. 14 off 8. 2 big sixes in this innings up till now. Lights it up. Hits it hard.
Easy बैठ के body पीछे.
बहुत आला. Standing there at long gone. Has already taken a very good catch to get rid of Naman Arfeen.
शपा शॉट नहीं करना, कट पे जाएंगे.
When you take a really good catch, all of a sudden your energy level is up, and not only you contribute in the field, but then you get that confidence. You take that confidence when you go to bat. They had a couple of really good matches, D-Lighters team, and even the third one, they almost snatch it from the jaws of defeat against Himalaya Packages. And the latter team needed 10 more runs to win in the last over, and because of those sixes from Abdullah Jamal, they were able to pull it off. Once again tonight, they are finding themselves in a position where they will be chasing down the target. Chasing has not been that easy. Full toss, and he could have hit that anywhere. Yes, there was just one fielder at deep mid wicket, but he was looking to hit it late. Just getting on the toe end of the bat.
No run! No run! बहुत आला है अब्दुल्ला.
The right wing, Shazib Zafar now trying to exert some pressure by bowling few dot deliveries. And up till now, the first 4 overs were very eventful for Arfeen Builders. That was another
good ball
that could have been hit anywhere on the offside. Instead, it's going to be just a dot delivery. Just a couple of singles in that over from Jazeb. It's 44 for 1 after 4. 5. It's going to be the last over of the batting power play. Ali Musa will continue. With Munib Javed on strike, we can expect some fireworks. He bowls it short. This time he goes over wideish mid-on region. It's not going to go all the way for 4. Just one bounce into the fence. But already making a statement here, Munib Javed, that no matter how fast Ali Musa is going to try and bowl, Munib Javed is going to keep on replying in that manner.
अली थोड़ा predictable हो रहा है, देख के शाबाश बेटा, चेंज करेंगे.
From the middle of his blade, otherwise that would have travelled over the boundary rows, but still got enough bat onto it that he got 4 in the end.
Keep it guessing, boys.
Pulls it short, tries to pull it. He's looking at the umpire, whether it was a wide or not. No signal given by the leg umpire, so that one was a legitimate delivery, and he's just signalling back to Munib Javed that it was shoulder high. Anything over shoulder high, would have been one for the over, but that wasn't the case. So Ali Musa can still bowl another bouncer. Well, he got a pretty decent start, Munib Javed, in the previous match when they were chasing 180 against Delhi Boys. Very unlucky that he got out cheaply, looking to attempt a big shot on the leg side. I think tonight he knows that he needs to get a big score. Slightly short, hits it on the outside, a bit of a misfield. I don't think the third man will be able to cut it off. That's going to be another 4. Although he got his hands to it, that fielder at point, but still, that was timed so well, that was hit so hard that it traveled past the boundary ropes. Just gave himself enough room so that he could open up that offside, and Munib Javed hit it really hard in the end. Couple of boundaries now in the over for the big man. Ali Musa still not ready to bowl it full. He's still bowling it way short. Now he bowls it full, just opens the face of the bat. Is it going to go all the way for 4? It's going to just trickle past the boundary ropes. Beautiful piece of batting from Munib Javed. 50 also comes up for Arfeen Builders. He's absolutely punishing Ali Musa there. Just timing and placement on that shot. 3 boundaries now in this over. Still not make changes, any changes in the field. Still deep third man and deep square leg in place. Chops it short, hits it hard, slaps it, absolutely slaps that one past the bowler. A bit of a tennis shot. Ali Musa maybe attempting a slower bouncer, just sitting on the pitch, and hits it really hard, does Munib Javed. And he knew it straight away, Ali Musa. As soon as the ball went past him, he knew there was no chance the fielder at mid-on or mid-off would cut that one. This is the highest score by any team in the batting power play of this DPL Season 2. Another bouncer. Once again, he's not happy with the umpire. He was expecting the umpire to call it as a wide, but not to be. 4 boundaries in that over from Ali Musa. 6 overs done. It's 60 for 1.
Bats like thunder, hearts on fire. Dreams take flight, rising higher. TPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicket's goal. This is the anthem. Bold and bold. From the pitch to the stands, feel the beat. Drums of the earth, stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicket's goal. This is the anthem. Bold and bold. From the pitch to the stands, feel the beat. Drums of the earth, stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. Hands in the air, let the spirit flow. DPL fever, let the passion grow. Fast as the cheetah, fierce as the fight. Under the moon, we play all night. DPL.
शाजिब भाई यहीं से खाओगे आप?
मैचों में नहीं लग रहा। चलिए
Left arm round.
So 60 for 1 after the first 6 overs. Shazib Zafar now into his third over.
सही है बहुत आला
So a flurry of boundaries in the first 6. Couple of sixes, 4 boundaries so far in the innings of Munib Javed, and even Shayan has struck a couple of boundaries in his small innings.
Good on yourself.
Right now it's going to be really important to see whether they will continue with this onslaught, the momentum that they got in the first 6, scoring a 10 and over,
शाबाश यहीं पे repeat करेंगे.
or will the Delighters team pulls things slightly back in their favor.
ओए होए. चार रोकेंगे पहले.
Some work to do for Anas Mustafiz. He gets to the
Good
ball.
throw. Good throw. Good throw.
They wanted to come back for the second one, but reacting just a little too late. By far, he has been the pick of the bowlers.
Abdullah bhai, ready
got that
रहेंगे.
only wicket to fall of
Ready
Nawaz
रहेंगे.
Arfeen. Just gave away a couple of runs in his previous over. Not just in this match, but he has been the pick of the bowlers in
शाबाश लेग स्पिन कर रहा है बहुत
the
आला.
previous couple of matches, Shahzeb Zafar. Still remember, he got 3 wickets in that game against Delhi Boys and almost won it for the Delighters team. Once again going for that sweep shot. Now, this is something that Munib Javed will be having on the back of his mind. He has lost his wicket with that sweep shot at least a couple of times in this tournament.
Yourself, रोकने.
So as a batter, when you know that you're looking for a big score, you can just avoid that stroke that has caused your downfall in the first couple of matches. Another brilliant over from Shahzeb Zafar comes to an end. Just 1 run off it, 7 done. It's 61 for 1. Bowling attack, Bilal Shoaib now replacing Ali Musa. Another wicket-taking option that they've got, the Delighters team. In fact, not just Delighters, if we talk about all 16, they've got such good and quality bowlers.
सीधा करने.
It's really hard to understand which team is going to finish on top. Right now it's Himalaya packages, but things can change very quickly in the next couple of weeks.
बैठ के. शाबाश बहुत आला.
If you compare the bowling teams today, I just get the feeling that Arfeen Builders have got slightly weaker attack as compared to Delighters team, and I think that's the reason why they are looking to get as many runs on the board in the first innings. 160, 170 won't be that easy for them to chase. Not many chances have been given to the fielders up till now. They just got one chance that Abdul Tawab took at long on. Once again, too close to cut. Excellent bowling from Bilal Shoaib. He knows that he is up against a batter who is in very, very dangerous mood tonight. Munib Javed, 31 of now 20 deliveries. But he's still not afraid to fly the ball up and keep it just a little outside the off stump. Last couple of overs have been quiet from Arfeen Builders standards. Just one boundary from anywhere and they can release that pressure. Picks up a quick single towards fine leg. I think right now the time is right for someone like Shayan Arfeen as well to just take a few risks but ensuring that he doesn't lose his wicket. Plenty of gaps available on the leg side with no fielder inside the inner ring, so he just can nudge the ball towards mid-wicket or square leg and get down to the other end. Instead, he just lifts that one towards long off. He'll get another single. 4 runs coming in the first over from Bilal. It's 65 for 1 after 8.
तरीका ये है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ये
Ooh, that would have been very close at the non-strikers end had Shayan Mateen hit the stumps. Umar Chawla now coming in to bowl his first over. And I'm pretty sure both these batters will be looking to get at least 4 or 5 singles every over because the boundaries have dried up in the last couple of overs. A very clever bowler Umar Chawla has got so many variations. On the other hand, Shayan Mateen is a very, very good fielder now. In the previous match, Umar Chawla also mentioned during the presentation that they took a bit of a gamble by selecting Shayan Mateen in the squad because he was partially available for the tournament. Goes for the big hit. Just get it over Daniel Tariq at deep mid-wicket. Really has been waiting for that delivery to come into his zone so that he could open up his shoulders. Munib Javed, he was sitting a little quiet in the last couple of overs. Just when he saw that delivery pitched up, bang, he goes over mid-wicket. We are talking about Shayan Mateen, how good a fielder he is. He made a valuable contribution with a half-century in his very first match, the previous one, when his side was struggling and he was able to pull them out of trouble so that they could score more than 160. Couldn't defend it in the end, but today they will be chasing down the target. Another delivery that is going in his direction. It's an interesting battle between Umar Chawla and Munib Javed. Pulls it way too short and way too wide. They were scoring at 10 and over in the first 6. Now the run rate has dropped down a bit, scoring at 8 and over. Another wide. Now he looks surprised with that decision, Umar Chawla, because he thought it was just a little right to the guideline. But the umpires have been spot on up till now. Not only in this match, but in almost every game. Two fielders very close to each other, a deep extra cover. As a result, the ball goes towards one of those. A dot delivery it is to end the over. 9 done, it's 74 for 1.
इसको
$15 of 19 for Shayan Arfeen. Another single will make it 16, and I think he's just struggling a bit. He was struggling with his running between the wickets in the previous match too. And even today, we haven't seen the urgency from Shayan. Although he's a very good runner between the wickets, he's very fit. He likes to play a longer innings. We know what he has done in the past. He was one of the leading run getters in the last edition. Right now, all he needs to do is to support Munib Javed at the other end. Take a shot outside edge. Third man was square. Abdullah Tawab once again giving the chase. But this time they've got all the time in the world to come back for the second run. It's important that these two continue at least till the 12th or the 13th over. And they don't lose many wickets. Arfeen Builders. Although they've got plenty of batting to come, but it's important that the start that they've got, they utilize it and convert it into a big score. Another mix-up. Umar Chawla, well, we know that he has got some problems with his shoulders and he usually goes with the underarm throw instead of a flat arm throw. And I think that's why he didn't decide to throw at the non-strikers. And could have been close because Munib Javed was almost halfway down the track. That went and hit that fielder at Pepper really hard. Now will they come back for the second run? No. Shayan Arfeen, I think he spotted that it was Daniel Tariq backing up and they know how good a fielder he is. Still no boundaries in this over from Bilal. Well, they haven't been able to hit a boundary against him up till now. Balls it way too wide. Now it could have easily been given as a no ball too, because I just get the feeling it landed on the pitch to the right of the playing turf. Again playing it late. Another single stolen by Shayan Arfeen. Just 20 runs have come in the last 4 overs for Arfeen Builders. They have slowed down a bit. The run rate that was touching 10 and over in the first 6. In the last 4 overs, they have been able to score at 5. Pick up another easy single towards wicket region. Single it is to end the over. 10 overs completed. Arfeen Builders are 81 for 1.
Shabba, good field set. No run. Good dive, you are excellent.
Hard, but a brilliant effort from Shayan Mateen. Just get the feeling he saved at least 2 runs there for his team, because that was timed beautifully from Munib Javed.
One bounce, one bounce, one bounce.
And brilliantly gathered by Umar Chawla there. Shayan Mateen, what a wonderful fielder he's proving out to be for Umar Chawla. Still 2 fielders very close at extra cover. Just didn't carry to Abdullah. And that is the primary reason why they have placed those 2 fielders at extra cover, Bilal, Shoaib and Abdullah, because they know that Shayan Arfeen likes to drive that ball and he plays it slightly in the air. Just like that. But on that occasion, he was able to hit that towards long off. He's got plans, Umar Chawla. He knows what to expect from both these batters, and that's why you see 2 fielders standing very close when Shayan Arfeen is on strike, and they both come back to their respective position when Munib Javed is on the crease. He hits it hard and again. It's going to go, oh, Anas Mustafiz. That's going to be another 6 for Munib Javed. He's just dealing in 6s right now. Now that didn't go that high off the ground. He hit it really flat, and it just kept on going over Anas Mustafiz's head. And he did not even bother to put his hand out because he knew that was hit really hard by the big man. He rooms on to 49 now, Munib Javed. Well, we have seen a couple of centuries in this tournament. Abdul Basit and Numan Bari were the two players who scored a century. Not many half centuries in this tournament though. But tonight he has got the opportunity, Munib Javed. He's got the start. His strike rate is very, very good. 49 is just 33. And I'm pretty sure that if he stays till the 20th over, we might see another century in this tournament. Now he times that one on the offside. This time Shayan won't be able to cut it. Ali Musa, on the other hand, moved swiftly towards his left and made sure it's just going to be a single. But a single is all what Munib Javed needed to go past his half century. 50 of just 34 balls for the big man. 4 sixes and as many boundaries in this innings so far. And the good thing about his batting is that he's not done yet. Slightly uppish. Once again, the ball is following Shayan Mateen almost everywhere. It's going to be a dot to end the over, but 9 runs coming off it. 11 done. Arfeen Builders are 90 for 1.
से पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे हैं और ऐसे ऐसे लगा।
And 90 for 1 after 11 overs. Bilal Shoaib, although he hasn't given many runs, but he hasn't picked up a wicket either. Munib Javed once again decides to go over extra cover, and that fielder at extra cover was just watching the ball because he knew it will be another boundary for the big man. I just get the feeling the batting team doesn't realize that Munib Javed has gone past his half century. Well, it's his first of the tournament, but maybe they are eyeing few more runs of his bat. .72 is the partnership now between Munib and Shayan. Majority of the runs have come from Munib's bat. He plays that sweep shot that he lost his wicket on a couple of occasions in this tournament. So he's doing the right thing by not playing the ball in the air while looking to play that sweep shot. He's just making sure that he hits it across the carpet. And if the ball is in his zone, then obviously he'll place them in the gap. Shayan, on the other hand, is just playing the waiting game. I think it's a sensible little innings from Shayan too. He knows that if he loses his wicket, the new man will come in and will consume even more dot deliveries that will automatically build pressure on Munib Javed. Slightly uppish, but it will once again travel towards Anas Mustafiz. The highest team total so far in this tournament is 179 that Daily Boys were able to get against Arfeen Builders. Just flicks it towards deep end wicket. He's running the first hard now. He wants to come back for the second one. Ali Musa with the throw, but Shayan will just get there in the end. They know that out of the two batters, Shayan is a little slow between the wickets, so they are targeting his end wherever he's running. That fielder at short extra cover was just moved a little square towards cover region, and what does Munib Javed do? Although he plays it in the air, but he does play it in the gap. Another single it is to end the over. 12 done. It's 99 for 1.
सर मिडिल
No run yourself. क्या बात क्या बात. शाबाश 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 यहीं से स्वीप मारने दे. Get it. One only. क्या बात है क्या बात है. शाबाश शाबाश दाल चावल खाने दे.
Daniel Tariq into his second over single. It is for Munib Javed, and that means 100 is up for Arfeen Builders. Couldn't have asked for a better start than this, the batting team. Beautiful delivery. Absolutely peach of a ball from Daniel Tariq. Just pitching on that middle stump channel. Shayan Arfeen covering all his stumps, and even then he was able to get it past the outside edge. He's picked up wickets in almost every game, Daniel Tariq. In fact, even in the last match, he was going wicketless in the first 3. Gave 36 in his first 3 overs, but then that last over that he bowled, in fact, the 19th over that he bowled against Himalaya Packages, he just gave away 4 and picked up a couple of wickets, and then it was D-Lighter's team who were in the driving seat until that last over. So he's a sort of a bowler who can change the course of the match with just 1 over. Gives himself a bit of room, drags that one towards wide, a long on region now, Munib Javed. That shows that he is oozing in confidence. That even if the short selection is not good, not decent, but even then he's being able to place the ball in the gaps. Lovely. He knows that Shayan is struggling a bit, so they are looking to keep him on strike for as many deliveries as possible. It's a dot to end the over. 101 for 1 after 13. Inroads, they have now introduced Arfeen Imran, another left-arm spinner. They've got 3 left-arm spinners in their playing 11 tonight. Starts off with slightly shorter delivery and almost carry to that fielder at point. We saw Shahzeb Zafar, Bilal Shoaib, the 2 left-arm spinners, and now Arfeen Imran bowling for the very first time in this DPL Season 2. Hits it really hard, hits it flat, hits it over the boundary ropes, and that has hit the roof. He is in the form of his life, it seems. Muneeb Javed came down the pitch. In fact, Arfeen did the right thing by dropping it slightly shorter so that he could just surprise Muneeb Javed with that change of length. But fast hands, and look at that bat swing from Muneeb. That was still going when it went past the boundary ropes. Luckily it hit the roof, otherwise that would have gone in the parking lot. He's not going to look to allow the new bowlers to get settled, Muneeb Javed. He knows it's his first over, so he will be feeling slightly nervous. That's why he might look to use his feet once again in this over. Instead goes for the sweep shot, but just dragged his length back slightly, Arfeen. One thing is for sure, he's not going to be dropping it short again. It's Muneeb Javed. Muneeb realizes that his partner is just struggling a bit with running between the wickets, so he's just taking up himself to go for the big shot. Something we saw Noman Bari doing while opening the innings yesterday. .86 is the partnership between these two. Now he sweeps once again, and this time it's going to land over the boundary ropes, over square leg for another 6. 2 sixes coming in that over, both coming from the bat of Muneeb Javed, who was raced away on 72. 14 done, it's 114 for 1. Third over for Daniel Tariq. Muneeb Javed wanted to be on strike, so as soon as he hit it on the offside, he was looking to get that single. He knows that Shayan is just consuming deliveries. He has been stranded on 20. Now for the last couple of overs, his strike rate is even under 70. Lofts that one, but it will be just a run towards long off. The idea was right to have fielders close on the offside inside the inner ring and keep on bowling outside the off stump so that he can stay at the crease. But now he has taken a single and Muneeb Javed is on strike. Goes for the sweep shot. Chance at deep mid wicket, but the ball just falling short of him.
Back up, back up, back up.
Now in these moments as a fielder, when you know that you need a wicket badly, sometimes you need to be a little more aggressive. Sometimes you need to charge towards the ball and not think about protecting a boundary. Instead, go for taking a wicket, take a good catch. You need to do something different here, Delighters team. Otherwise, Muneeb Javed is just taking this game away from them.
One only. Bat ke easy.
Powerfully struck, but it will be just a run towards long off for Shayan. First 6 overs, 60. The next 8, 55. So they're catching up, Arfeen Builders. Comes down the pitch, hits it hard, hits it long, hits it out of the ground, does Muneeb Javed. Another 6 coming from his bat. And now I'm pretty sure he must be looking at those magical 3 figures. Muneeb Javed, once again, beautiful use of the feet there. Getting closer to the pitch, taking his left leg out and hitting as clean as you like. Well, the tornado that started in the first over against Ali Musa is still going on. Lights that one up, just gets a bit of a bottom edge. No one at fine leg. Talha Shamsi is charging towards the ball, being the wicket keeper. Muneeb Javed will get another couple. Once again, it's turning out to be one of those nights where every bowler is getting some punishment. 15 overs done, Arfeen Builders are building along. They are 125 for 1.
अनस भाई फाइन लगाएगा शाबाश शानी यही ओवर है नॉर्मल लेना शयान के लिए आओ जल्दी आओ 14 हुए 15 122 ठीक है 15 वहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था पहला वहाँ से हुआ था 121 पहला वहाँ से हुआ था 15वां हो गया वो सही है 122 वो जो आ गया ना वो वाला बॉल झुका दो
Well, Shazib Zafar returns. The only wicket taker has been given the ball once again in his hand so that he can buy another wicket for Delighters team, who are in search of breaking this partnership, and they're running out of options. They have tried multiple bowling options. Even Umar Chawla, Bilal Shoaib, even Afan Imran was given the over where he was hit for couple of sixes in his over. And now Shazib Zafar, who is into his last over, will be hoping that he can break this partnership. They still have 4 overs after this one. I'm pretty sure one of them will be bowled by Umar Chawla. They might introduce Ali Musa once again to bowl his last over. That's going to be really interesting as to which options Umar Chawla will opt for. One thing is for sure, they will have to chase in excess of 150 at least, because Arfeen Builders, on the other hand, will be looking to build a lot more than that. Full toss hit powerfully towards Anas Mustafis at deep square. Will be just a run, but Muneeb Javed will be hoping that he missed out a great chance of getting another boundary on the leg side. 82 of 51. A couple of players have scored a century so far in this edition. Abdul Basit and Numan Bari. Slightly shorter. It will land in no man's land, but it will be just a run towards wider long gone region. Both these batters have got really good understanding. If we talk about Muneeb Javed and Shayan Arfeen, they were the players who were opening the innings for Rajbi team. Remember, in the last season of DSPL, that opening stand took them into the finals. And even today, they have stitched a partnership of 106, make that 112 with another towering 6 over long on. Well, Shazib Zafar into his last over was brought in so that he could pick up another wicket, but Muneeb Javed, well, he's not going to show any respect whatsoever. That shot had got height and the distance. Moves on to 88. He goes again. Hasn't timed it well. Chance for Daniel Tariq, but it will... Oh, is it taken? And whoa! This is absolutely brilliant from Daniel Tariq. He was looking to complete that catch in the second attempt. Now, Muneeb Javed is just having a word with the umpire. They would love to have a look at that, whether his feet was touching the boundary ropes when he was looking to pull the ball back or not. But what presence of mind being shown there by Daniel Tariq. He was standing at the edge of the ropes. Now he moves back, dives forwards, got his hand to it, but just couldn't complete it. This will give us a much better view of what actually happened down there at long on. Daniel Tariq was standing there. Now he took the catch, then he realizes that he's moving backwards. Now he dives forwards, and I just get the feeling it was safe, but they will have a look at that again. It's really crucial. It can either be 6, or if he has saved that, it can just be a single. Front on view will give us a much better view of what really happened down there at long on. In fact, Daniel Tariq took it, and at this moment he just took a step backwards. There his left leg goes back, then he throws the ball back in the air, and I just get the feeling his feet were inside. So brilliant effort from Daniel Tariq. He saved 5 valuable runs for his team, and he almost took it. Had he taken that catch, it would have been a brilliant one, probably the catch of the tournament. Shayan comes down the pitch, but there is a fielder down there at deep mid wicket. It will be just a single. 11 runs coming in this over from Shahzeb Zafar. He's done for the night, 1 for 25. Much respectable figures for the left-arm spinner. But after 16, Arfeen are 136 for 1. Comes down the pitch, does Shayan. The fielder at long on was well inside the boundary ropes, Abdullah Tawab, and although he ran backwards, but the ball just kept going over his head. First 6 for Shayan. Took a long time coming, took almost 17 overs, but finally he decided to open his shoulders and got it comfortably over the boundary ropes. Daniel Tariq into his last over. Placing it on the offside, chance of a run out. It's going to be an easy run out at the non-striker's end. He was struggling with his running between the wickets, and he had given it away. A cut shot that went straight towards Shayan Mateen. He has attempted that run out on a couple of occasions, this time with a rocket throw, and Daniel Tariq doesn't do any mistake whatsoever. So a partnership of 120 runs finally comes to an end with a run out at the non-striker's end. Shayan, after providing a brilliant support towards Muneeb Javed, finally walks back after scoring 31. It's 142 for 2.
भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी।
I'll change in the batting order because Anas Tariq has come in to join Muneeb Javed at number 4. Would have been Shahrukh Mohsin to come in, but since they don't have much overs remaining and now they need some big hits, so we are witnessing Anas Tariq, and after him we might see Furqan Ahmed or even Hasibuddin Chawla. Muneeb Javed goes big. He goes flat over long on. Another towering 6. And with that, he now moves into the 90s. He's not going to spare any bowler tonight, Muneeb Javed. He got the start, he got to his half century, and after that it has been just boundaries and maximums for the big man. 95 of 54. Can it be the 3rd century of the tournament? Once again, the umpires would love to have a look at the condition of that ball because that hit the roof and then it came down. Couple of sixes and a wicket in this over. Flicks it towards deep mid wicket. Now he knows that he has got Anas Tariq at one end who will be running very hard between the wickets because he's fresh. So they will look to convert those singles into twos. On that occasion it was just a run. Now moves on to 96. Anas Tariq also in a very decent form with the bat. He was involved in that very good partnership alongside Shahrukh Mohsin when they were chasing 180 against Delhi Boys. But when he lost his wicket, it all went downhill for Arfeen Builders. Tries to swing it very hard. It's into the gap between long mid wicket and square leg. Although Muneeb Javed wanted that second one, but Anas was a little hesitant. 150 comes up for Arfeen Builders with still 3 overs left after this one. Batting on 96, just a boundary away from his century, Muneeb Javed. Will he look to do it in singles or will he go for another big shot? He gets a bit of a top edge. Chance for short third and put down. Wow. That was the biggest opportunity for Arfeen Builders to lose the wicket and for Delighters to pick up that big wicket, but that chance went bagging. I think it was Afan Imran who was diving forwards but just couldn't complete the catch. And as a result, Muneeb Javed will survive. He moves on to 97. After 17, it's 151 for 2. So batting on 97 now, MJ. 151 is the score for Arfeen Builders. 10 and over from here on will take them past 180 and they're going to take it. Bilal Shoaib now returns to bowl his last over. None for 20 for the left-arm spinner. Don't think he's going to look to repeat that mistake to go for the big shot to reach his century. He's just going to deal in singles now, Munib Javed. And he's going to ask his partner to go for the big shots, at least for the time being, until he goes past those 3 magical figures. Remember, it was Rahman Bari who scored the first century of the tournament. That came on a losing course against Himalaya Packages. Then we saw Abdul Basit Zaki coming into bat at number 3 for Delhi Boys, getting a century against Arfeen Builders. And tonight, Munib Javed now batting on 98, although he's at the non-strikers end right now, but he's got so much time available to not only score a century, but to score plenty of more runs after that. Slogs that one towards long on. Anas Tariq doesn't need to do anything silly here. None of these batters need to do anything silly because Arfeen Builders are in a very, very good position right now. He was getting out on low scores in the first 3 matches, Munib Javed, although he was still middling the ball. Tonight he got the opportunity, got a few big shots in the first couple of overs that he faced, and he hasn't looked back since. Now he just scoops that one over third man. Afan Imran is after that ball. He's going to complete those couple of runs, Munib Javed, and he has already taken his helmet off. He knows how valuable innings and a contribution it is from his side. It's a brilliant century from Munib Javed. 100 of just 58 deliveries, and he's not done yet. He's being applauded and congratulated by his opponent teammates too. Tala Shamsi first congratulating him, and then the opposition skipper, Umar Chawla, also appreciating this knock. Although it was a risky stroke to complete your century on, but he knew that third man was pretty square. And he has straight away got himself ready, because now he means business. Drops it slightly short, hits it up in the air, and over Ali Musa. Bilal Shoaib looks pretty surprised. He thought that should have been taken by Ali Musa. Bowled it slightly quicker, but it was hit really hard by Munib Javed. 106 now. And with that, he becomes the... Well, that score, 106 now, is the highest individual score in this tournament by any batter, going past Abdul Basit Zaki. Comes down the pitch and just couldn't middle it. Bilal did the right thing by keeping it outside the off stump just to stay away from the hitting zone of Munib Javed. But Munib needs to realize that he has still got a couple of overs after this one. Plays that on the offside. Beautiful piece of batting. Excellent timing and placement. That's going to be another 4. A very, very expensive over comes to an end from Bilal. 14 runs coming off it. 18 overs done. It's 165 for 2. So Ali Musa returns into bowling attack. None for 41 for the big man in these 3 overs. Starts off with a short delivery. And he was the one who started leaking runs, where Munib Javed just took him to cleaners. There was one particular over where he hit Ali Musa for 4 boundaries, and before that he hit a towering 6 over deep square leg, which ended on the 3rd floor of that building. Now 165 for 2 it is already. 180 is still on the cards for Arfeen Builders tonight. Pulls it flat. Bit of a misfield from the fielder at mid-off, but it'll be just a run. Good effort from Anas Mustafiz. Had that ball gone past him, it would have been a boundary. Well, you just heard what the captain wanted him to stay there till the end. Bowls another short one. Now this will be a wide. This will surely be a wide, because forget about being over the shoulder height. It was well over his head height. It has been given 1 for the over 2, so he'll have to be watchful now, Ali Musa, because he cannot attempt another bouncer. Otherwise it will be given as a no ball if it's going to go over the shoulder height of Munib Javed. And now, since he'll be looking to drill those Yorkers, they have sent Anas Mustafiz from mid-on to long-off. Mid-off, in fact. There's already a long-on fielder in place. 3rd man is coming in. Tries to hit it hard, but couldn't get it from the middle. So far so good from Ali Musa. As long as you don't concede boundaries in the last couple of overs, this is exactly what the captain wants you to do. But you just get the feeling that out of those 9 deliveries that are remaining, even if they get 2 boundaries at least, that's the least number of boundaries they'll be looking for to get. They will still go past 180. Swing and a miss. Doesn't hit at the striker's end. Ali Musa couldn't get at the throw. They got that by, and most importantly, Munib Javed gets the strike back. Tala Shamsi doing the right thing by looking to throw at the striker's end, because he knew that it was Munib Javed's end. The ball didn't hit the stumps. Ali Musa had the opportunity to just collect the ball and take the bails off at the non-striker's end. He failed to do that, and they got another extra. Oh, he goes for the scoop. Just gets it over 3rd man. Will run away for 4. Improvisation working for Munib Javed. That was not an easy stroke to play, because it was well outside the off stump. He had already made up his mind. It was a premeditated stroke, but it's the pace of that delivery from Ali Musa that just took the ball over 3rd man's head and into the boundary ropes. Now we are talking about Arfeen Builders getting at least 2 boundaries in these last few deliveries remaining. They've got 1. Still 3rd man is inside. No one at deep extra cover. Just one fielder deep on the offside at deep cover. Pulls it. It will be a run towards deep mid wicket, but most importantly, he will retain the strike at the start of the last over of the innings. After 19, Arfeen Builders are looking at a mammoth score. They are 174 for 2. It's going to be pace again. Ali Nasser looking to finish off the innings. Starts off with a full toss. Doesn't go anywhere. The throw is at the non-striker's end, but looking to scoop that one again. Muneeb Javed just getting a run. Now he's not that quick like Ali Musa, so I just get the feeling Anas Tariq will like facing him. Angles it across. That's a good channel he's opted to bowl at. It's very difficult when the fast bowler is coming around the wicket and just looking to angle the ball across the right-handers, because that means it becomes even more difficult to hit that one on the leg side. And if the batter is good enough, he can just open the face of the bat and look to hit it over point or over extra cover, something which Abdullah Jamal did a couple of nights ago in the last over. Once again, not offering any stroke and just allowing Muneeb Javed to go for the single. Wide given by the on-field umpire, so a couple of more will be added to the total. Outside edge, just over third man. And this will run away for 4-2. 180 is up. 121. He now moves on to Muneeb Javed. And tell you what, if he hadn't got back to it, might have been given another wide. Now this now becomes the highest team total in this tournament, just going past that score of 179 from Daily Boys. There's still 3 balls remaining. Has been a wonderful display of batting from Muneeb Javed, from Shayan. And he was trying to reverse sweep that. Just get the feeling when you can play those shots towards mid-wicket or long on, why would you look to hit behind wickets? Yes, they've got third man inside, but he's a very strong and powerful player, Muneeb Javed. Slightly slower, getting it towards Abdullah at short fine, but most importantly, not being hit for a boundary. This has been an exhibition of batting from Muneeb Javed. He's going to finish on 122 until it's a no ball and he gets to face another delivery. Another swing and a miss, another wide from Ali Nasser. Now 40 runs have been added by these two, and out of those 40, just 3 have come from the bat of Anas Tariq. Another swing and a miss. It's going to be a dot delivery to end the innings, but not before Arfeen Builders have piled up 183 in their allotted 20 overs for the loss of just a couple of wickets. And largely because of that wonderful century that Muneeb Javed got today, third of the tournament, the highest individual score of this edition of Daily Premier League. And surely they'll be hoping that this can turn out to be the match-winning effort from Muneeb Javed. He's going to get all the applause from the opponent teammates as well as his teammates in the dugout. Two brothers, Shayan and Numan, once again came out to open the innings. Shayan scoring 31 of 37 before he got himself run out. Numan was the first man to be dismissed when Shahzeb Zafar took his wicket, and he was the only wicket-taking bowler tonight for D-Lighters team. Ali Musa got some stick early on, went for 49. Daniel Tariq was surprisingly wicketless. Shahzeb Zafar getting that wicket. Bilal Shoaib none for 34, none for 18 for Umar. And Afan Imran just bowling one solitary over where he got hit for 12 runs. So 183 is what they managed. 184 is the target for D-Lighters team. We'll take a break of 10 minutes and we'll be back with the run chase.
DPL roars as the cricket play. Bats like thunder, hearts on fire. Dreams take flight, rising higher. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicket's goal. This is the anthem. Bold and bold. drums of the earth stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. Hands in the air, let the spirit flow. DPL fever, let the passion grow. Fast as the G up, fierce as the fight. Under the moon we play all night. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicket's goal. This is the anthem. Bold and bold.
Drums are pounding in the night sky's glow.
DPL roars as the cricket play. Bats like thunder, hearts on fire. Dreams take flight, rising higher. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicket's goal. This is the anthem. Bold and bold. From the pitch to the stands, feel the beat. Drums of the earth stomping feet.
नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, तो बचपन की यादें आ गई है फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से। आइस पॉप्स आ गई है 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से। आइस पॉप्स आ गई है 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और
Welcome back to the second innings of this match number 10 of Bluebird Daily Premier League Season 2, presented by NGS Cuisine and powered by Net Solar Energy Private Limited. They've got an Everest to climb tonight, D-Lighters team, because they need 184 to win this game as Munib Habib takes on the new ball against Saad Suleiman Chawla. An easy drive towards long on will pick up a single to get off the mark. And just like the way Munib Javed batted today, staying unbeaten on 122, the third century of this tournament. One of these two batters will have to get a big score. He's also short of runs. Saad Suleiman Chawla just scored 40-odd runs in the very first match, but after that he hasn't really shown the glimpses of what he can achieve. So tonight might be his night as well. On the other hand, Abdullah got up to a flying start the other day against Himalaya Packages. And he'll be hoping that he can once again utilize the batting power play. It's not going to be easy against Munib Habib as he can swing the ball both ways. Chips it over extra cover. Might not run away for 4 and starting running in from long off. Will stop the ball in the end, but showing his intention right from the start. Couple of runs to get off the mark. Now, D-Lighters team must be well aware of the fact that they've got some inexperience in their bowling attack. Talking about Arfeen Builders, apart from Anas Tariq and Munib Habib, the spinners are not that experienced. So they'll be looking to go hard at the new ball and obviously look to continue with that momentum in the middle stages. Hasibuddin Chawla now standing up to the stumps. Once again played slightly uppish, goes towards long on. Another single for the right-hander. We saw 60 runs being scored by Arfeen Builders in the first 6. They were going at almost 10 and over when Munib Javed was at the crease. And then in the next 14, they were able to score 120 more. Coming in a fraction after pitching. He'll be a little watchful, Saad. He knows that he's short of runs of late, so might wait a little before he starts going for the big shots. There's long on and deep mid wicket for him. He's taking the helmet now. Hasibuddin Chawla will be standing up to the stumps. Coming wider of the crease. Now that has gone up in the air. Shayan Arfeen running backwards and just couldn't get his hands to it. Once again living dangerously. Saad Suleiman Chawla will get a couple. But his heart must have been in his mouth because once again the ball was up in the air and Shayan Arfeen was running backward. It was always going to go away from him. Just get the feeling he didn't get his hands to it. Otherwise it would have been a really good running catch. Couple of runs meanwhile to Saad. Good delivery, really good delivery, almost in the proc hole. There is nothing much Saad could have done about that, but excellently kept by Hasibuddin Chawla. A dot delivery to end the over. The Lighters are 6 for no loss. And plays it up in the air and taken by mid-wicket. Excellently held by Muneeb Habib straight away after completing his first over. Abdullah just looking to go downtown. The ball just hitting inside half of the bat, staying in the air, and a simple chance taken by Muneeb. A wicket of the very first delivery for Anas Tariq. Well, they needed big shots. Abdullah was attempting one. Unfortunately, not timing it well. And a very soft dismissal in the end. First wicket down for Delighters team. They are 6 for 1. Shayan Mateen walks in at number 3. And if they need a man who can play a big innings, it's going to be him. Got a half century in the previous match, Shayan, and well, that should have been stopped. It was almost stopped, but still a bit of a fumble, and Shayan got that single to get off the mark. Now they've lost the first wicket very early. Abdullah was the one who could have given them a good start, but now he has been dismissed. Anas Tariq might have consumed deliveries towards the end of the innings, but now he has made up for it by picking up a wicket of the very first ball. And that is where it becomes even more important now for Saad to just show what he's capable of. Anas is not that quick if you compare him with Muneeb Habib, but he swings the ball back into the right-handers. And this is something which the batter should be keeping in mind. That if the ball comes into their pad, they can just flick it over square leg, because Danish Rehan is standing up just to the next of the leg umpire. It's against Fuller, driven hard, but it goes straight towards mid-off. Batting power play is going to be really crucial for Delighters team tonight. They've got so much batting to come, but it's important that whoever comes in these first 6 overs should look to score at least 8 or 9 and over in this run chase. Flicks it. There is no one at square leg. This will run away for 4. This is what we are talking about. He brings the ball back into the right-handers, into their pads, and if you're strong enough on the leg side, there are plenty of open spaces available. Just using his wrists and making sure that he hits the ball way past the inner fielder at square leg. First boundary of the innings, first boundary of the bat from Saad. Go straight now. Long on, will just be a spectator as that ball has crashed onto the side screen. A 4 and a 6 to end the over. 2 overs done. It's 17 for 1.
ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं, ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ये है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है, 100% नेचुरल।
$17 for 1 after first couple of overs. Starts off with a wide down the leg side, Munib Habib. Once again driven but excellently fielded. Now he usually looks to play everything on the offside earlier on in his innings, Cheyenne. Although he's up against two fast bowlers with the new ball, but whenever a spinner comes on to bowl against him, he usually looks to dab it towards backward point and short third. Wrapped on the pads, looks close, looks really close, but I just get the feeling might have been some bat involved. That's what Munib Habib does. He looks to swing the ball both ways. It looked very straightforward, but I just get the feeling there was some bat involved. Otherwise, that looked plumb. Cannot afford to lose his wicket right now, the Lighters team. It's a big target. 184 is what they need tonight. Remember, no side apart from Himalaya packages have been able to chase down target in this tournament. Goes straight, but will just get a run towards long on. It's important that if these two batters are finding it hard to get those boundaries, that they still keep those runs coming by singles and twos. Munib Habib will not allow these two batters to get on top of him because he will look to bowl as full as possible and he'll look to set the batters up. Even he knows that Saad is a very strong player on the leg side. We saw him getting a boundary in the previous over, so he's going to look to bowl outside the ostrom against him. Bowls it slightly short. It's not going to carry towards deep square. Shahrukh Mohsin was out there and he straight away signaled that he might have lost it in the floodlight. Now they come back for the two as well. Lazy bit of fielding from Shahrukh Mohsin at deep mid-wicket. Gets a feeling he was not in a mood of throwing it back, and as a result they completed that second run. Full toss. Now that should have been hit anyway. Saad will be hoping that he just missed an opportunity. But a good over nevertheless from Munib Habib again. Not many runs. Started off with a wide, but he hasn't conceded any boundary. Flicks it towards long on. We'll just get a run. 5 runs coming in that over from Munib. It's 22 for 1 after 3. Another full toss, but will just be another dot delivery. Goes for another big shot on the leg side. It's going to go past Danish Rehan. This will run away for 4 more. I didn't understand when Anas Tariq at the start of this over took the fielder from square leg out and positioned him on the offside, knowing the fact that everything will be moving into the patch of the right hander. And this is where Shayan Arfeen and Mateen, beg your pardon, has spotted it and got 2 boundaries in that similar region. I'm pretty sure he would not have attempted that stroke had there been fielder at square leg. And now they have made some changes to the field again. No one at fine leg now. Fielder at deep square leg. Exactly where he hit 2 boundaries early in this over. Now, he didn't play in the first 2 matches, Shayan Mateen. He took some time in this previous match before he got to his half century. It took him 40 deliveries. But right now, tonight, when they're chasing 184, they don't have much time. Slightly slower. This is where he loves to hit them on the offside. It's going to be a dot delivery. 4 overs done. It's 31 for 1. One for 31, first 4 overs. Time for a change in the bowling attack. Straight away, wrapped on the pads, but might have been drifting down the leg side. Now he's got a boundary and a 6 in his innings so far, Saad. Whereas if you talk about Shayan's innings, he has got 2 boundaries in the previous over. So you can say that both of them have got the start they were looking for. Still 10 more balls left in the power play, so more damage can be expected from these 2 batters as long as they stay there till the end of 6 overs. Goes for the sweep shot, gets it over mid-wicket. Vacant mid-wicket region. He likes playing that shot on the leg side, does Saad, and he gets another boundary. Danish Rehan missed out in the previous match for Arfeen Builders. Tonight they've got a stronger bowling option. But if they want to get closer to the target or even win this match tonight, the Lighters team. They will have to score runs against him. Hits it hard, but couldn't get it in the gap. Look at, just count those fielders on the offside. You can easily count 5 fielders inside the inner ring and then that fielder at mid-off. Umar Chawla is getting ready. He's padding up. He might be coming in next if a wicket goes down. Goes for another sweep shot. Gets it over square leg. Excellent batting from Sa. He just shuffled across the crease so that he can open up that leg side. He knew there was a fielder at square leg. He played late and got it over his head. Couple of boundaries at least is the need of the hour for the Lighters team. They've got 2 out of it. They've got 2 in the previous over. The required run rate from the start of the innings was almost 9.3. So far they have managed to achieve 8. Looking to flick it, but will just be a run. 9 runs coming in that over. The last one being the leg by. 5 overs completed. It's 40 for 1.
क्या ले रहे हो मेरा बेटा? अभी वो वकास जा रहा है, जल्दी बोल क्या करना है?
40 for 1 after 5 overs. And Anas Tariq will continue in his third over, and he was about to repeat that mistake which he did in the previous over too by removing that fielder from square leg position. But Hassan Nuruddin is now standing there, so hopefully these 2 right-handers might not attempt a big stroke on the leg side. He goes for the big shot, gets a leading edge. Third man is inside. It's not going to go past the boundary ropes, but an easy couple is what Saad is going to get. They know that Anas Tariq doesn't have that express pace, so they can come hard against him, but at the same time, they need to make sure that they don't come out of their crease, because Hasibuddin Chawla is lightning quick. He's not going to miss any stumping opportunity for sure.
Out!
Slightly slower.
Much better, Anas. Good ball, beta.
We saw a big partnership between Shayan, Arfeen and Muneeb Javed in the first innings. Slightly slower, just hitting it comfortably towards long on. He was once again getting into that position where he could have hit that on the leg side, but he knew there was a fielder at deep mid wicket, so just had to check his shot in the end. Much better batting performance from Saad tonight, 28 of 21 for the big man. But they need more out of his bat. Powerfully struck, but there is protection in the deep. a much improved batter, Shayan Mateen, in the last season or two. We saw him scoring tons of runs for Little Darling Zubaydas in TSPL last time around. Also got a lot of runs in the first edition of DPL. Got a half century in the previous match, and tonight, once again, his team is expecting him to get a big score. Balls it short, gets at a bit of a top edge. Danish Rehan is running in from fine leg region. Saad will come back for another couple.
Good bowling, Anas. Very good ball. Good ball.
He's not given away, not given up till now, Saad. He's still looking to go hard at Anas Tariq. 1 for 26 in 2.5 is not that bad, considering that they've got so many runs to play with, Arfeen Builders. Drops it short but keeps it outside the off stump, so that it will be just a single to end the over and the power play. 6 overs done. Delighters in pursuit of 184 are 47 for 1.
DPL roars as the cricket play. Bats like thunder, hearts on fire. Dreams take flight, rising higher. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicket's goal. This is the anthem. Bold and bold.
कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं, ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। खवातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं, ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप।
देख ले, दोनों स्वीप मारते। उसको थोड़ा इधर कर ले। ये मुनीब घूम जाए, गेट पे आ जाओ। ओवर के शुरू में चढ़ के आना, जैसे ओवर खत्म हो जाए पीछे हो जाना।
The batting power play is done. Danish Rehan will continue in his second over now.
Good ball, Danny. Good ball, Danny. And ready run out आएगा।
By no stretch of imagination, this match is over because they've got plenty of batting yet to come. The Riders team stays on the back foot. A bit of a fumble there from those two fielders, and Saad will get that single.
And good back up, beta. Good check, ठीक है, good check. आइए
Tries to muscle that one on the leg side, does Shayan, but
बहुत से शाहरुख
apart from a couple of boundaries that he got against Anas Tariq, he has not been able to middle the ball well up till now, Shayan. But it's important that he stays out there and spends time at the crease, because even if it's hard for you to
चलते हुए आओ साथ
get those
पीछे
big shots coming early on in the innings, at least you know the pitch of behavior and you know how the bowlers are operating. Another big shot, that's going to go all the way. That was hit flat and hard and long from Saad. Twice he has attempted big shots against Danish Shahan. On both the occasions he has been successful. On first occasion it went over mid-wicket. In the previous over, now it went between square leg and mid-wicket.
बेटा वहाँ पे
This time for all the way for
पूरे
6.
चलते हुए इधर आ गए शाहरुख सही है दानिश खिंचा हुआ करेंगे बच्चा अच्छी कर रहे हो मैं क्या बीच में मैच रुक चले जा रहा होता अपनी मर्जी में
माना बैटरी चार्ज में लगाई क्या
कोई देख लो रुकेगा कहाँ वहाँ जाके रुकेगा ठीक है सर ठीक है अरे सर फिर बाहर फेंक देगा मेरा
लगा देना
आइए
Sensible batting display so far from Saad. As soon as he got a boundary, the next delivery he has gone for those single. He knows that if they want to get to the target, they need to target their premier bowlers. They have looked to take on Danish Rehan so far. Just fixing the bails, Hasibuddin Chawla.
वेट वेट
ये तो रोनाल्डो के साथ बच्चे भी होते हैं उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड बच्चे भी इसी से सारे बड़ा वाला वो किसका
हनी वन मोर इजी
नयान सीधा आएंगे राउंड
तेरी माँ का
One more ball left in this over from Danish Rehan.
दो की तरह सीधी बात है
Places that one towards the mid-wicket. Could have come back for the second run too, but they decided for a single. It's 57 for 1 after 7.
दानिश करीब हो जाओ
हुसैन राइट आर्म ओवर करेगा
The leg spinner comes into bowl now.
सही है थोड़ा फुटबॉल बच्चा खैर बहुत से ज़्यादा स्लिप लेनी है तुमने स्लिप चाहिए आपको
Zaid, the leg spinner. Well, they've got so many options, Arfeen Builders. They've got Zaid, they've got Hamad. And if Daylighters team want to get to the target, they need to make sure that they target these youngsters. Because apart from Danish Rehan, Munib Habib and Anas Tariq, they don't have that much experience in their bowling attack. That's put away for 4 as well. Excellent timing from Saad. His leg side play has been extravagant tonight. Now that delivery wasn't that short from Zaid, but he just moved slightly away from the off stump. Brought that pull shot into play, and not a big gap there was between deep mid wicket and square leg, but he once again got that boundary he was after. Tries to go for different similar stroke. The ball didn't go anywhere, but look at how far the bat has gone. Almost going past the inner ring. He can laugh about that, Saad. So can the wicket keeper. Look at that bat flying towards that fine leg region. In the process, he's going to get a breather, Saad Suleiman. Brilliant innings so far from him. He scored 44 in the first match, but on that day he took a lot of deliveries. Tonight his strike rate has been decent, 43 of 29 for the right-hander.
Beautiful.
Running the first one hard. Now Shayan is interested in the second run. Now his partner also responded, and they got those 2 runs they were after. Slowly and steadily, this partnership is now proving to me a little more dangerous for Arfeen Builders. Remember, they lost the first wicket in the second over, and after that both these batters have added 59 for the second wicket. We'll get another single towards deep square leg. Another run comes from the bat of Saad as he moves on to 46. 8 done. It's 66 for 1.
शाहरुख और आप खड़े रहो साथ बस ठीक है करीब हो थोड़ा आप करीब हो उधर हो आइए आराम से बैठो चलो बेटा आइए आराम से नहीं भाग रहे रिलैक्स मुनीब शाबाश थोड़ा करीब हो मुनीब थोड़ा करीब हो.
Big appeal and the finger raised. Saad, the man dismissed. Slightly short, looking to pull it. The ball just hitting slightly below the knee roll. And in the end, the wicket picked up by Danish Rehan. Second wicket gone down at 69 for 2.
गेम लंबा होगा, अब गेम लंबा होगा, आप अपना अच्छा करते रहो. शाबाश बोल, शाबाश बोल.
बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है. ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है. फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है. 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं. ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ये है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं. भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स. बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है. ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है. फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है. 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं. ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ये है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं. भाई थैंक यू.
सही दफा खेल रहे. फील्डर चेंज हुआ था.
Captain walks in at number 4, Umar Chawla. Gets off the mark straight away with the single on the offside. Now he'll have to play against his natural game tonight, Umar. Got off to a half century against Bluebird, but after that, we haven't seen him scoring big runs. But tonight, being the captain, it's important that he gets some runs under his belt. Because D-Lighter is still needing 115 more to win. Time is running out. Got 11 overs to go after this one. Shahan still hasn't been able to find that middle of his bat. And he'll be disappointed that he hasn't got that many boundaries so far, because when Shahan is in full song on 16 deliveries, you can at least count on him to get 4 or 5 boundaries. It'll be just a single, but a brilliant over from Danish Rehan comes to an end. 4 runs and a prize scalp of Saad Sulaiman Chawla in it. 9 overs completed. D-Lighters are 70 for 2. Zed into his second over. Nicely struck. Just a little wide towards long on. But the fielding has been brilliant so far from Arfeen Builders. Umar Chawla, now he's a very good player against spin, and I'm pretty sure he must be planning that which bowlers he's going to look to target. Just angling it towards short third. He's going to look busy, Umar Chawla. He's not going to get those boundaries. At least he's going to take the single and get to the other strike, because he knows now Shayan has faced 18 deliveries. So if there is anyone who will find it easier to hit boundaries right now, it's the man on your screen, Shayan Mateen. It's going to be a wide. Not a big turner of the balls ahead, but still gets the job done for his team. Now that turned a mile. Might be another wide, because he didn't offer any stroke. And they got a run as well. So 2 extras will be added to the total. The required run rate now almost touching 10.5. And that means that now time has come where they need to get at least a couple of boundaries every over. Because if they won't, the required run rate is going to go up. Just struggles a bit with the ball turning away from him. Umar Chawla, we saw him getting out last time around against Faizan Shoaib when the ball turned against him, and Ibadur Rahman stumped him out. Ball's that one short. Now he's going to look to run for the second as well. Umar Chawla, in fact, that might run away for 4. It does. Now this was not needed. After building that pressure on Umar Chawla by bowling 2 consecutive dot deliveries, he just dropped it slightly shorter. Umar hit it well in front of square on the offside. That really had extra cover, had so much time to get there. He did. But the ball just hitting his body and then ending up going past the boundary ropes. These are little things that need to be controlled if you want to win matches against big teams. Third wide of the over from the youngster. This time it's going to be, it should have been a dot delivery. Should have been a dot delivery. Instead, it's going to be another single. And most importantly, Umar Chawla will be on the strike at the start of next over. 10 overs done. Delighters are 81 for 2.
So much fruity ice pops, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ये है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ये है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस
Another off spinner being introduced. It's the offie Furqan Ahmed. Now he's hit that one on the leg side. Initially shout is for 2. They're running the first hard, but Umar Chawla is not interested. I think he knew that it was Muneeb Habib standing at square leg and he's a gun fielder. Now they got other options too. They've got Furkan Ahmed right now. They can also give the ball to Munib Javed if required. Goes for the sweep shot, bit of an appeal, but I just get the feeling the ball was pitching outside the leg stump. It's very difficult to get a better out, right-hander out leg before while coming around the wicket. Might have crashed onto the stumps, but it depends on where the ball pitched. Just opens the face of the bat. Now he wants to. A bit of a slide. The throw is at the striker's end, but he's going to get there. Singles are not going to hurt Arfeen Builders, but it's important that they do not allow the opposition to convert those singles into twos. Once again, he was looking for that sweep shot, looking for leg before appeal there for Khan Ahmed, but decided not to continue with that because he knew that delivery was well outside the leg stump. At least if you talk about where it was pitching. Once again, shot is for two. He's running the first hard and he's going to come back very easily indeed. 2 runs it is to end the over. 11 overs done. Delighters are still battling hard. They are 87 for 2.
पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप
Once again starts off with a slightly shorter delivery. There's a hasn't done anything wrong up till now. None for 20 in his 2 overs. Very unlucky that the boundary was hit in the previous over. That is smashed. One bounce and into the fence. He likes that region, Shayan. It's never easy to hit the leg spinner on that side of the ground, especially when you're looking to hit against the turn. But probably it's the only delivery that has come from the middle of his plate, although it's his 3rd boundary in his innings, Shayan, but that had been a little slow in his innings. Got 50 or 40 deliveries the other day. Now with this boundary, his strike rate has just gone up and crossed 100. But if you look at the run rate of delighters, I mean, they are still in the hunt. 91 for 2 into the 12th over. They've still got someone like Anas Mustafiz in the ranks. He goes again. This time it's hit flat, but it's not going to carry to long on. I think he did the right thing there. Had he gone for the gadge, it would have been much more difficult to take that one because it was hit hard and it was not that high. It was a little low. And if he would have stayed 2 back, you never know, the ball would have hit him and would have gone past the boundary ropes. Brought his body on the line and saved 3 runs for his team. Now that's going to be a wide. He bowled 3 in the previous over. Just need to focus on his line and length. It's okay if you get hit for a boundary or a 6 on a good delivery, but if you're going to give an extra delivery, you never know. The next ball can go for a boundary too. Seven of the over with the ball still to go. Powerfully swept. Will it be stopped? Partially stopped. Will look to come back for the second run, and they will get there easily. 9 coming in that over, exactly what Delighters need right now. 12 done, it's 96 for 2.
नहीं वेट करो इधर हो सही करो करीब हो मुनीब दानिश है
96 for 2 for Khan into his second. Homer decides to go for that sweep shot, but there is not a big gap between square leg and mid wicket. The angle at which he is bowling from for Khan Ahmed, that shot is inevitable from Umar Chawla. That slog sweep. Pretty sure Shayan will also look to target that region between long on at mid wicket now. And he wanted to go for it, but just get the feeling he got too much deep inside the crease there. We haven't seen Shayan really using his speed or coming down the pitch. Something that we saw from Munib Javed in the first innings. Maybe it's time for him to do something different. Inside edge. Now Danish Shahan once again is after the ball. No bowlers like to go and chase the ball, especially when you are the only fielder and have no one close. But a couple it is, and that means 100 also comes up for Delighters team. Now it's pretty neck to neck if you compare the score of both the teams at this stage. Once again, he's a little disappointed there, Umar Chawla. He wanted a few more runs out of that, but we'll just get a run towards deep mid wicket.
Yeah, good check. Good check.
Any over where they don't get boundaries, you can sense the pressure is going to build on the batting side, and on the other hand, the bowling team will be feeling relaxed. Flights it up, tries to hit it a little too hard, but Shahrukh Mohsin has been kept very busy at deep mid wicket. Now it's important that Furqan finishes off this over well. 6 runs have come so far. A dot delivery will be good. A wicket will be precious. Once again comes down the pitch and will just get a run towards long on. Excellent over from Furkan. Just 7 off it. 13 completed. It's 103 for 2.
भाई जानू
Last over for Danish Rehan, changing his ends now because he bowled his first 3 overs from the opposite end. 80 now more to get. The run rate now almost touching 12. But with these two batter in, you can expect them to chase it down. But even for that, they need a couple of big overs. It can start off with this one with a big 6 over Munib Javed. First 6 of his bat. Just a little across the line, but got plenty of it. Munib Javed, who has himself hit plenty of 6s in the first innings, just could watch that go over his head. Now he wanted to come back for the second, but I don't think Umar Chawla will be interested in it. They needed a big over. They got 8 of the first 3. Umar sweeps. He wants to come back for the second, and the throw is well wide of the stumps. Ten of 4. Fielders will have to be on their toes because they know, especially those fielders standing at the edge of the boundary ropes, because they know whenever the ball is coming into their direction, the batters will look to come hard at them so that they can steal that extra run. Just gets a bit of an inside edge. Now Umar Chawla is well accustomed of how Danish Rehan bowls, because both these are teammates, and if we talk about DSPL or DCCL when they represent Team Medicam. Maybe that's why Umar is just looking to give him some respect and asking Shayan to go big. Hits it really hard, but the long off fielder is very straight. A single it is to end the over. 14 runs coming in that over. Delighters after 14 are 115 for 2.
67.
आ गई है 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं। भाई थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप्स, बहुत जबरदस्त फ्लेवर है। ख़वातीन और हजरात, बचपन की यादें आ गई है। फ्रूटी आइस पॉप की तरफ से आइस पॉप्स आ गई है। 100% नेचुरल कलर फ्लेवर्स हैं। ऐसे कोने से इसका तरीका ही है कि इसको ऐसे पीते भी रहे और ऐसे ऐसे लगा भी सकते हैं भाई. थैंक यू सो मच फ्रूटी आइस पॉप.
He's going to start 1-1 over Furqan Ahmed. Decent spell up till now, none for 13. Goes for another big shot, it's in the gap. Now will that go all the way for 6? Even if it doesn't, it's going to be one bounce for at least. Once again, getting a boundary of the very first ball puts so much pressure on the bowlers. They can just block that region by having that extra fielder in the corner region against someone like Shayan Mateen, because he has been hitting those big shots towards the leg side. I think now they have decided to bridge that gap by moving the mid-wicket fielder slightly wider. Hassan Nuruddin once again into the action. He wants to come back for the second. The throw is well wide. Last over they managed to score 12. Once again, 6 have come from the first couple of deliveries, and now he's into the 40s. And his strike rate is still improving. Another short delivery. Luckily the ball didn't go past the fielder at mid-wicket, otherwise Furqan Ahmed would have been fuming. Once again uses his feet, Amar, but we haven't seen a boundary from Umar Chawla as of yet. So far, 23 runs that have come from his bat have all been due to running between the wickets. And that's why now he's asking for some drinks. Lights that one up, bit of an inside edge. Now they look to come back for another couple. In fact, they decided not to because Umar Chawla was not ready maybe. 9 of the over. If they get a boundary, the match will still be on. Bowls a faster one, a poor delivery, and Umar Chawla puts that one away on the leg side. Square leg running in, but it's the ball that's going to win the race. A boundary it is to win the over. 15 over done, it's 128 for 2.
चलो शान शाबाश शामिल वो रेडी नहीं है
नॉर्मल लीड लो नॉर्मल
11 आ जाओ मारो अपना शॉट जहाँ मारोगे गैप में चौका
ये लो फिर ये लो बोलो
70
इधर फील्डर लो
11-25 से बॉल
बोलो साथ खड़े हैं चलो फील्ड देख कैसे लग गया ना सर कर जाओ बेटा
एनजीएस देखना है
सारे थोड़ा पीछे सारे उधरो
56 more to get in the last 5 overs as the pacer Munib Habib has been brought into the attack once again. Umar Chawla just got his first boundary at the last ball of the previous over. So again, just opens the face of the bat, gets it wide up, backward point, and third man will come back for 2. When you've got quality batters in your batting lineup, no target is too big. And look at how well these two batters have paced their innings. Umar Chawla didn't get his first boundary until he scored 23 of the bat. Now he's looking more refreshed after getting that drinks during the drinks break before the overs. Shayan, on the other hand, is well on course of getting his second consecutive half century of this tournament. It's up in the air now. There are two fielders trying to get close and none of them got close enough. Now if there was anyone who could have got there, it was Furqan Ahmed, but he just made a mess of it. Because it was far, far away from the keeper, Hasibuddin. Furqan Ahmed was running in from fine leg and then just overran it. Didn't get even his finger to it. Had that been taken, it would have been a big, big blow for the Lighters team, because this was Umar Chawla. If there's anyone who can win this game for the Lighters, it's him and Shayan right now. Munib Habib bowled really well up till now. He deserved that wicket. Bowls it full, bowls it wide, driven. He has played so much cricket here at this particular venue, Umar Chawla. He has played so many match-winning innings that he knows what is required of him. They needed some big overs. The last couple of overs, they were able to score more than 25, and now they're in a position where the required run rate, although it's over 10, but still gettable. And that is largely because of this big partnership between these two. Slower bouncer. Shayan Mateen just having a look at the umpire on his leg side, asking to check it for the height, but it was a legitimate delivery. Now one more ball left in this over. If he can bowl a dot one, it's going to be good. Really good from Munib Habib and Arfeen Builders. Top edge. It's going to go down fine. Third man won't get there. It's a boundary. Well, Munib Javed was the one and he knew it. Although he was running slowly, but he knew that it was a top edge and the ball was going to spin past him. Can't blame him much because he was standing pretty square. Another boundary it is to end the over. He moves on to 48, Shayan. It's 138 for 2 after 16.
शॉर्ट फाइन साथ मुनीम यहाँ ले लो बेटा एक उधर से कम करके यहाँ ले लो हाँ हाँ ले ले अब ले ले मन अकेले करोगे शायहान तो उधर ले लेना फिर चलो ठीक है इधर हो
It's his last over now for Khan Ahmed. Remember, he put that catch down, gets a wicket. Wow, what a big blow this is. First ball of his last over, and he gets surprise scalper for Umar Chawla. He might have put him down earlier in the previous over, but then a straighter delivery. Umar just looking to play across the line, missing the line of the ball, and the ball just crashing onto the middle stump. If there was a moment where they needed a wicket badly, it was this, and for Khan Ahmed, raising his hands and answering the call of his skipper. Walks back after scoring a brilliant knock of 32, Umar Chawla. They are now 3 down on 138.
स्टार्ट आसान नहीं है स्टार्ट आसान नहीं है स्कोर 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 एक सेकंड चारों जल्दी जानू एक बॉल के लिए बुलाए
साथ भाई चलो
46 of 23 balls now. Required run rate is 12 and over. Ali Nasser walks in straight away, opens the face of the bat. Now he'll get at least a couple. They need big shots right now, and Ali Nasser can deliver. If his bat can talk tonight. Well, they had few other options too. They could have sent Anas Mustafiz as well, who has been in pretty decent touch with the bat in the last couple of matches. But I think right now they needed someone like Ali Nasser who can start going big right from the start of the innings. And it's good to have a left-hand, right-hand combination too, just to disturb the field patterns. Goes for the big shot. It's in the gap. It will be stopped eventually. Anas Tariq does really well from long on. Couple more for Ali Nasser. But at this stage, if Umar Chawla would have been in, I just get the feeling the Lighters were a little favourite. But now, with him being dismissed, the match has slightly tilted in the favour of Arfeen Builders. And remember, this is a very important match for both these teams. Another big shot attempted. It's gone nowhere. Extra cover trying to get it closer and almost took a spectacular catch. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. He did. He got two hands to hit. But just when he was looking to dive, the ball just popping out of his hands. And for Khan Ahmed knows that how good effort that was. Just applauding and giving more confidence to that youngster. Excellent effort. This time he misses. The ball just turning away from him. But what a good over this is from Furqan Ahmed. Last 3 overs were proving to be very expensive for Arfeen Builders, and they need an over like that. An over where they don't concede a boundary, and they also got that wicket. Excellent stuff from Furqan Ahmed. Just 7 runs and a big wicket in it. 17 done. It's 145 for 3. A lot depend on Shayan Mateen now, but he has been at the non-striker's end in the last over, and even now it's Ali Nasser on strike. 39 more to get. Munib Habib now into his last over. Starts off with a wide. Now he's just looking to come around the wicket to cramp him for room and target those stumps and pads, but might be a little risky because the field he has taken with no one a deep square leg. All Ali Nasser needs to do, if the ball is drifted onto his pads, just needs to flick it. Oh, that's a good delivery. That was further moving away from him. You could see that ball move in the air, although he used his feet. That's the right call from the umpire, Azizur Rahman, because that was moving away, but that was a good option being attempted by Munib. Now he's going to change his angle. He's going to come over the wicket. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Appeal is being made by the bowler. The umpire is in no mood. Now, he didn't offer any stroke. Ali Nasser didn't offer any stroke, so obviously he's going to walk back, but the ball is going to count. But to see that much amount of movement with the ball, I think it's something special. Had that ball not hit his pad, would have crashed onto his stumps. Low full toss. Now he has got it wider of the deep mid-wicket region. Will he come back for the second one? He does. The throw is at the non-striker's end where Shayan Mateen is running towards. They get two more. Now it's important that they get as many runs as possible in this and the over coming up next. Because leaving too many runs in the last over might not be in the favour of Delighter's team. Once again, we are getting into that position where chasing will become difficult. Hits it hard, hits it flat, chance for long gone, but it's over his head. It's a six that they needed, and it's the six that they got. Ali Nasser just shuffling across the pitch, just looking to disturb the bowler for his line and length, and then just hitting it wider of the long gone region. A jump in the air, but that was not enough from Shahrukh Mohsin. 6 and a 150 comes up. 29 to get of 15 balls. Now the ball went into the squash court because that was hit very well indeed by Ali Nasser. That's why the umpire have now asked for a different ball. If it's slightly newer in condition, you can expect a little more bounce, but at the same time, it will come nicely on the bat. He was just having a word with his skipper. Shayan Arfeen must have given him a few tips. Similar delivery, once again a slog and a miss. Tell you what, it was there to be hit. Ali Nasser was looking to repeat that stroke. But Munib Habib does have enough pace that he can make it difficult to hit those big shots. Not many wickets have gone down tonight, just a couple in the first innings and 3 in this innings. Balls it short, now it's up in the air, square leg, running backwards, will take it eventually. He deserved that wicket. Muneeb Habib, he was proving to be very difficult to hit away for runs, although he got hit for a 6, but he made life miserable for Ali Nasser, and finally he has got rid of his... A bouncer attempted. Ali Nasser clearly being laid onto that stroke. Square leg was inside, running backwards, took a really safe catch in the end. Another wicket goes down. Muneeb gets his first. Ali Nasser, the man, dismissed. It's 155 for 4. Anas Mustafi is replacing Ali Nasser. Drives that one. Now he run the first one hard, wants to come back for the second one, and once again for the second time, Shayan Mateen has been off strike. Well, he hasn't got the strike in the last couple of overs, and I think that's going to be really important. 18 done, it's 157 for 4. This over can make or break it for Delighters team. 27 more to get, last couple of overs. Anas Tariq will be bowling one of them. It's his last over too, 1 for 27. In fact, he was the one who got the first wicket in this innings on his very first ball. Shayan is on strike, 48. Starts off with a slower delivery and the ball just hitting his toes. Got completely off balanced. The fact that he didn't get any strike whatsoever in the last couple of overs, and he has been stranded on 48 since the over number 16. We saw Umar Chawla losing his wicket on the very first ball of the 17th over, and then the remaining deliveries were faced by Ali Nasser. And then the similar story was in the next over too, the 17th over of the innings. In fact, the 18th over, where Ali Nasser remained on strike for majority of the over, but then lost his wicket. Swing and a miss. Just losing a bit of concentration and momentum now, Shayan. I don't think he's looking for his personal score. He's just looking to get as many boundaries as possible. He's just going to go towards the umpire to adjust his boot or his pads maybe. This will give time for Arfeen Builders to plan something else. Well, they don't need to do anything different out here right now because 27 of 10 is a difficult ask. Even if they get 10 of this over, they'll still be needing 17 in the last. Shot hit away powerfully. That's going to run away for 4. Brilliant piece of timing and placement. And also more important, not only does he get a boundary, but it's his half century too. Second 50 in 2 matches for Shayan Mateen. Speaks volume of how talented he is with the bat. Now 4 runs of first 3 balls, not a bad effort from Anas Tariq. But all of a sudden 2 more boundaries coming in and you never know. Now they have placed another fielder on the offside. I think it's the young leggy Zaid standing. Slightly slower, gets his man. He was getting a little itchy, Shayan Mateen, especially in this over when he missed a couple of deliveries at the start. He got that boundary, but then a slower delivery, completely foxing him. Another wicket for Anas Tariq, and this wicket will surely seal the deal now for Arfeen Builders because they still need 23. Now they've got just 8 balls to go with the set matter dismissed. He walks back after scoring a brilliant century tonight against Shayan Mateen. And now 5 down.
चलो अनस पानी पियो अनस पानी पियो जल्दी दे दो पानी पियो जल्दी दे चलो हसन
He's the only bowler to have got a couple of wickets tonight, Anas Tariq. Ali Musa walks in. He got some punishment early on tonight. Will he pay it back? It's a wide outside the off stump. 22 more to get for Delighters. Another swing and a miss. Might have been a leg cutter from Anas Tariq. He's very experienced, very clever. He knows he doesn't have express pace, so he's just going to try his variations. He's not a sort of a bowler where you can expect him to bowl a bouncer towards the end of the innings. Everything is going to be full. But it's the lack of pace with which he just surprises those batters. Another slower delivery. This time it's set up. It's up. Munib Javed. Oh, it's gone over his head. Well, that ball took a long time coming down. And when it did, it went over the head of the long gone fielder. Look at how much time it stayed there in the air. Everyone was waiting, but the bowler expected Munib Javed to take it. But you can't blame him because that went over his head. A 6 to end the over. It's 168 for 5 with 16 needed at the last over.
कितने चाहिए क्या कर रहे हो यार भाई जाओ ना ऐसे नहीं करो जाओ आजा यार शान चलो यार रशीद सेफ
उधर एक ही है
एक्स्ट्रा कवर साथ पे उधर आ जाओ
इसको भी वहीं रहने दे मुनीब इसको भी वहीं रहने दे वो भी वहीं ले ले
इधर ही आ जाओ
ये दोनों काफी है नोमान शायान नोमी हाँ शायान
चलो गाइस राइट आर्म राउंड करेगा
ठीक हो जाए बस
चलो गेट रेडी अनस
साथ रेडी रहे बेटा
Alright, so the last over coming up. The Centurion of the first innings to bowl the last over. Swept away by Anas Mustafiz. He's going to go down towards long on, towards Anas Tariq. They're going to come back for the second run and they get there. I just get the feeling it's going to be easier, slightly easier for Anas Mustafiz because he likes to stay low and sweep that ball towards mid-wicket and long on region. They needed 16, now they need 14 of the last 5 balls. Spinners bowling the last over, even if you need to defend 18, I still think there is some amount of pressure on the bowling team. He's still adjusting that field on the leg side. An extra fielder standing inside at mid-wicket. There is a fielder at extra cover. Just one fielder deep on the offside. He likes sitting over extra cover too on us. Just 1-6 and all of a sudden the lighters will start believing again. Comes down the pitch. Plays it towards deep extra cover. He's going to look to come back for the second run. The throw is at the non-striker's end, but Ali Musa completes that second run. I think Ali Musa was struggling with the pads that he was wearing while running between those wickets, so he has asked for a different pair, a fresh pair. This will give a moment to take a breather for Anas Mustafiz now, who is at the non-striker's end. But 12 of 4, just one big shot from the middle of the blade, and all of a sudden D-Lighters will feel that they can still win it from here on. Fuller goes for the big shot, chance a deep mid-wicket taken, and it's that man again, Munib Habib. Well, he's got an extra pair of eyes, he's wearing those spectacles, and that's why he takes those catches and make them look so easy. It was full, he was once again looking to play that favorite stroke of his. That's log sweep, but at mid-wicket, he could just manage to find Munib Habib, who takes another catch, his second of the night. And now they still need 12 more to win with just 3 balls left. Anas Mustafiz is the man dismissed.
भाई ये अंदर लेना है
नहीं कवर पे मार देता अब्दुल्ला चौका नहीं निकल जाए वहां से कर सकता है क्या लेग पे 3 करना चाह रहे हैं हाँ लेग पे 3 करने
मैं सामने जा रहा था बीच में जरा पहले 2 इधर है एक बीच में आ जाते
कर सकते हो
ये बस ये वाला ले लेते हैं
इधर फंसा दे
शाहरुख थोड़ा गिर जा
मम्मी सर्कल से
Once again, after first couple of matches, this tournament has come to life. Last few matches have been absolutely nail-biters. Abdullah Tawab, the new man in, well, he has been opening the innings for Delighters, but tonight, since they needed a quick start, so came lower down the order, now coming in at number 8. Goes for the big shot, now he connects, he hits it over mid-wicket, that's a hit they were looking for. First ball 6 for Abdullah Tawab. And now they need 6 of 2. Well, it was that man, Munib Javed, who brought Arfeen Builders in the game with a big century that he got, 122 unbeaten. And now in his over, the last over of the innings, the Lighters just need 6 more to win. One thing is for sure, they're going to look to run for 2 if it doesn't go for a boundary the next ball. Abdullah Tawab, wow. First ball, not an easy shot to hit, especially against the spin towards the longer side of the boundary. And look at how easily he cleared that. Hits it straight. They will look to come back for 2. They cannot afford another misfield. They'll just get 1. They are just going to get 1. That means they still need a big hit, a 6 to win the game from here on. A boundary means a tie. Might go down to the super over. We're still not sure about the rules. But anything less than a boundary, and Arfeen Builders will be the winners, obviously. But even to take this match down to the last over until the last ball speaks volume of how well they have calculated this stage. It's unfortunate that they lost few wickets towards the end of the innings. But now with that big shot from Abdullah Tawab, they just sense that they can win it from here on. Ali Musa has already hit a 6. Remember the big shot that he hit against Anas Tariq, the last ball of the previous over. And even that ball went over Munib Javed's head. Pretty sure Munib Javed won't think about spoiling this evening for himself. After getting a brilliant century, he doesn't want to be at the receiving end. Well, no one more does, but anything can happen in T20 cricket. It's the last ball, 5 runs needed, a boundary to tie, a 6 to win. He's changed his angle, he's going to come over the wicket. Ali Musa hits it, Ali Musa smashes it, and he goes over long on. Wow! This is unbelievable stuff. This is absolutely magical stuff from D-Lighters team. And Munib Javed spared a thought for the bowler. They needed 16 to win. They needed 5 of the last ball. Ali Musa facing Munib Javed, and he smashes it out of the park. Arfeen Builders, well, it's a heartbreak. It's an absolute heartbreak for Arfeen Builders. They had done nothing wrong for the first 20 overs. In fact, even till the next 19 overs of this game. But this is how things change in T20 cricket. This will go down as one of the memorable victories for D-Lighters team. Abdullah Tawab take a bow. First ball went for a 6. Ali Musa needing 5 with the last ball. Hits it out of the park. And D-Lighters, well, what a match we have just witnessed. Doesn't get any better when you talk about T20 cricket. This is absolutely golden stuff.
feel the beat. Drums of the earth, stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicked goal. This is the anthem, bold and bold. From the pitch to the stands, feel the beat. Drums of the earth, stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. Hands in the air, let the spirit flow. DPL fever, let the passion grow. Fast as the cheer, fierce as the fight. Under the moon, we play all night. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicked goal. This is the anthem, bold and bold.
Drums are pounding in the night sky's glow.
DPL roars as the cricket play. Bats like thunder, hearts on fire. Dreams take flight, rising higher. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicked goal. This is the anthem, bold and bold. From the pitch to the stands, feel the beat. Drums of the earth, stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicked goal. This is the anthem, bold and bold. From the pitch to the stands, feel the beat. Drums of the earth, stomping feet. Unity in the game we love. DPL shines like stars above. Hands in the air, let the spirit flow. DPL fever, let the passion grow. Fast as the cheer, fierce as the fight. Under the moon, we play all night. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicked goal. This is the anthem, bold and bold.
Drums are pounding in the night sky's glow.
DPL roars as the cricket play. Bats like thunder, hearts on fire. Dreams take flight, rising higher. DPL, hear the crowd scream. Chasing glory, chasing the dream. Every run, every wicked goal. This is the anthem, bold and bold.
Mic check 1 2 3. Hello, Ahmed. तेरी आवाज ही
All right, it's time for the post-match presentation ceremony of unarguably the most entertaining match of this DPL Season 2 so far. A wonderful victory for Delighters team, and they became the second team of this tournament, apart from Himalaya Packages, to chase down a target in this tournament. I've got the losing captain with me, Shayan Arfeen, and the winning captain, Umar Chawla. But first, it's going to be Shayan. Shayan, a very tough pill to swallow, scoring 184. You had a batter who scored 122, but it all changed in the last over.
Yeah, I think 2 back-to-back tough losses to accept, but this is cricket. This happens. The other day we couldn't chase down 22 of 14, and today we couldn't defend 22 of 7. So, but again, this happens in the game of cricket. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. So again, well played to the team. I think they fought till the last ball, and Munib Javed, I think he played superbly. What a century he scored. So still very proud of my team, and hopefully we can qualify for the next round.
And you still have one more match to come, and although you have lost 2 matches, but those are very close matches. You just lost by 9 runs the other day, and you lost on the last ball. So you still have got pretty much positives to come, especially with Munib Javed scoring a century, and you got few contributions at the start.
Yeah, still the competition is wide open. I think there is no side that has cemented their place in the next match, and this time around we have 4 teams to qualify for the next round, so we have a big chance. Hopefully we can play good cricket in the last match and qualify for the next round.
All the best, and it was a pleasure watching both these guys play today. And now Umar Chawla. Umar bhai, the previous match was very close too, but today I think it was simply sensational. I mean, anyone who got even one delivery to face and they contributed today.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. That's what I told my team when we were going out after the first inning, that we have that potential, only we have that potential that we can do this. We have players like Ali Musa, Abdullah Tawab, who can go and hit sixes from the word go, and it happened, just happened. I don't know what happened, but the 6 Ali Musa hit on Anas Tariq's last ball, it was like going into the hands of Munib Javed, and it just suddenly fell outside the boundary. But I think it was a very, very great game of cricket. Entertaining cricket, as you said earlier, but outstanding match.
Well, you were at the receiving end in the first innings with the brilliance of Munib Javed. It was absolutely flawless the way he batted. He scored 122 and you still couldn't get his wicket.
I think I have never seen such an innings in Biradari cricket, at least. Outstanding batting, chanceless batting. He gave half a chance at 95, 96, but other than that, he was flawless. Outstanding batting. We were not bowling wrong. We were not fielding wrong. It was just his brilliance who was taking us to cleaners. Outstanding batting.
So you've got one more match remaining, and obviously you'll be looking to get on a high, on a high note by winning another one.
Yes, obviously, although I think we have secured our position in the semi-final, but it's cricket and we want to take the good momentum into the next round.
All the best, Umar, for your last match during the league stages. That was Umar Chawla, the winning captain of Team Delighters. We'll start off with the award distribution ceremony by calling upon stage the most economical bowler of the match. He's going to get a gift from Mepros. It's Shahzeb Zafar, 1 for 25 in his 4 overs. He is the most economical bowlers. The only bowler who wasn't hit for many runs in the first innings, Shahzeb Zafar. Our next award is for the cool player of the match. A gift voucher of rupees 2,000 from Debonair Salon for his back-to-back half centuries. It's Shayan Mateen for a brilliant 52. Best fielder of the match. Well, we just saw 2 wickets going down in the first innings, but he took 2 catches in the second innings. It's Munib Habib. He's going to get a gift from Clopal and a hamper from CMDS Aluminium Foil. Munib Habib being the best fielder of the match. I think Munib Habib left, so Shahrukh Mohsin will collect the award on his behalf. Game-changing moment for me. I think it's the most important moment of the game. It was his brilliance with the bat, and those 2 sixes once again changed the match completely. It's Ali Musa for 2 sixes. He's going to get a gift from Organic Herbs. Best bowler of the match, although he got some punishment, but he still caught a couple of wickets. The only bowler to get 2 wickets tonight, it's Anas Tariq. 2,000 cash from DPL management and a gift from SM Jewelers. Anas Tariq being the bowler of the match. Best batsman of the match, well, it was a no-brainer. A brilliant century, an unbeaten 122, the highest individual score of this tournament up till now. It's Munib Javed. 2,000 rupees from DPL management and a gift from AVT Enterprises. Well, Muneeb is the best batter of the match and he's also the man of the match. Muneeb Javed, 100 and a wicket in the last over. 4,000 rupees from DPL management and a gift from AY Fragrances. Thank you so much, gentlemen. It's another big match coming tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. Till then, it's me. Allah Hafiz.